Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Enough! You are all of you beneath me. I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by
I don't care if she's a girl or a baby or somebody's grandmother. I'll still knock her out.
Welcome everyone to my humble abode. Grab a drink, make sure it's cold. We're talking about anime, new and old. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my anime lounge. He's back. Yes, come in, everyone grab your seats because today he returns. He whose name shall soon ring fear into the hearts of those who dare repose. The dragon in sheep's clothing, the god amongst gods, the strongest in the universe, the man who just wants to live a peaceful life, but Earth's constant peril brings him strife, the man who just wants to chill and relax, but has to keep putting the planet's safety on his back, the man who just wants to eat his noodle chips without having to deal with all this bull.
What you getting at with the book script? Spit that shit out, man!
Yes, it's the return of Wong Ling. Today we dive into the second season of the disrespectful moments in the daily life of the Immortal King. This wonderful adaptation of a man so powerful that villains are just comedic, disrespectful moments for him. If you haven't watched my coverage of the first season, I highly recommend checking that one out prior to starting this journey as to understand how we got to where we are. This season introduces an immortal demon lord who is as old as the universe itself, as well as the one who stands above all the demons, the ruler of their planet, the demon emperor. What happens when these mighty foes come face to face with the strongest human cultivator in existence? Stick around and find out, but first you should show that like button how strong you are.
Push the goddamn button.
If you're new and find yourself enjoying the video, hit that subscribe button, join the lounge, and enjoy talking anime with fellow watchers. Hit that bell for notifications so you know when the lounge is going to be open again. There's a seat for you. Join us, chill with us, laugh with us. Now let's get into it.
I'm the man up in this piece! I run shit here! You just live here!
So we're actually just going to jump straight into it. It's the second season. If you've seen the season 1 video, you already know what it is. If not, quick synopsis, Wong Ling is OP.
That's all, folks.
As a result of his powers getting unleashed at the end of the first season, this man reduced the entire world's spiritual force level. And of course, they were having the spiritual force test to see where everybody's level was. And after the world reset, nobody remembers Wong's true level of immeasurable strength. He's still suppressing it. And when he go up to take this test, they gonna disrespect my mans and put the special helmet on him. Got him looking like an extra on Paw Patrol.
Get him!
It was a test to see the capacity of how much spiritual energy a person can hold, but the problem with Wong is he has no damn limits to his spiritual energy. The machine was draining all the surrounding spiritual force, and in order to turn it off, they used Wong's sword to cut the line. And then we saw why Wong didn't use that sword during the competition, because that thing bro, it ripped open a crack in space and apparently pissed this guy off.
I'm mad!
We find out that the Demon King Frog was sent to conquer Earth by this demon emperor, and the frog was actually supposed to be the most dangerous and strong one, and Wong Ling turned that man into his pet poodle.
Get him!
During a home visit from his teacher, his dad was trying to replace the seal on Wong, but some of Wong's power leaked out and turned their whole living room into a Pixar film on some Toy Story type shenanigans. So seeing that the seal was about to break, they said, it, ripped it off, and during this time, Froggy's master had come to Earth to see what he was doing and why he hasn't conquered the planet yet. Mind you, this man is a demon who is all powerful and is as old as the universe itself. Top of the chain of command type of guy right here. And so he shows up at Wong's door, and as soon as he opened the door, they rip the seal off Wong, and his power shoots off a
That's all, folks.
So then the demon emperor, he comes back to see that his chaos ring that he wore was turned into a sword because Wong Ling used it as material. Disrespectful, especially since he found it at the front of his door and he had no idea he had eviscerated a demon lord. And so the demon lord takes over one of their friends' bodies and plots his revenge. Meanwhile, the Shadow Faction MILF breaks free from her prison and is en route to freedom. But the only problem is that Wong Ling is still at the school, so... He really flushed her back down the toilet, bro. Disrespectful. While his girl was trying to give him a satchel and express her feelings, this demon really snuffed on Wong, bro. And even then, Wong was so unbothered, his hands never left his pockets even when he crashed through the wall. The demon and the shadow baby was about to take out Soon Wong, and he popped out that wall like, who the f you think you talking to? And he showed baby why these hands are rated G, for generally anybody can get these hands. And in this random episode, I just want to mention that Wong literally reached through the internet and smacked the bitch that was trying to catfish his homie. He was simping bad too, until he got over there and saw that she was built like a Little Nightmares villain. So then they were having a talent show with the swords where the audience is secretly praying for your downfall, because if you mess up, they will fry your ass up live on TV and on the internet. And every time somebody messes up, more and more viewers join because they want to join in on the hating. It's cold in these streets. And this Count Chocula, fake pimp, cheap Alucard cosplay Twilight vampire looking dude over here is sabotaging because he's trying to collect spiritual because he's trying to collect spiritual force. He won a lot of viewers because somehow he's able to collect everyone's spiritual energy that way. So he launches his infinite Tsukiyomi, but soon walks up on him unaffected and she asks him,
Hold up.
What did you say? Play it again. Hey yo, what the f?
She said, with all due respect, sir, but who might your half-gallon hat wearing, Sword Art Online, IFOM ears, having Pringles canned mustache, Eddie Murphy vampire in Brooklyn, rejected sensei from Vampire Academy, looking like you belong in a chocolate factory with Willie old whisker bang, having 70s Wolverine sideburns, battering collared shirt having ass B? And he's like, well, here's a question for you. Why the f aren't you affected? And my man's Wong walked out like,
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
This man caught an uppercut to the nugget, gets sent into outer space, and is like, nah, I'ma need my lick back in blood. And so he rides a fucking meteor down to Earth. He trying to take the whole planet out with him. But Wong was like, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is... So normally, this is where I do the anime recommendation break. The spot in the video where I recommend a show I've seen that I would recommend you to watch if it sounds good or not. But I highly recommend that you all watch this show. I'm not being lazy. Daily life of the Immortal King fully satiates that desire to see an OP protagonist hiding their true power and potential, surrounded by humorous characters who believe that he's a struggling cultivator, when in reality, he's the strongest man in existence. Even though it's not in the Japanese language you may be accustomed to, give it a shot. The first season is dubbed, The second season is in the process of being dubbed, and after a while, all 3 seasons will be dubbed if you're willing to wait. But check it out. We'll have a lounge for every season. It's a fun show. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. And just when you thought you've seen all you could have seen, they had this episode where the class was learning about animations and how they are made, but one of the directors had run away due to the stress of the work, and so the class was tasked with helping finish the animation. But then they start losing more and more employees, and their own animation, like their actual world, started to convert back to drafts and sketches, becoming non-existent. And so this man Wong is like, dang, the world is being destroyed again, huh? He blinks and is teleported to the real world, like where you and I are. The actual people who makes the anime are. He shows up to our world, finds the director that ran away.
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Beats him up and drags him. Beats him up, drags him back to his anime, and forces him to finish the project and saves his show from being destroyed. He really transcended from anime to real life to save his show on some Looney Tunes type shit. Crazy. Now we back with the Demon Emperor, and he like, alright, so this guy is clearly a problem. And so while he's on a space station with Soon, they trap them in a spatial cycle, which basically puts them in an endless loop and have them looking like a Nintendo 64 game. Meanwhile, the Earth is being attacked by this Ivan Ooze Power Rangers looking beast. And at this point, Wong is just having fun with it. Man said, you know what? I don't like this 3D render. It's not clean enough for me. I'm going for a Final Fantasy type of look. So he decides to edit the fucking animation. He pulls up a control panel and upgrades their visual effects to the highest picture quality. Bro, this is his world and we're all just living in it. Back on Earth, they get mollywopped by some and Wong's mother is worried about him, and his father is like, baby, you forget who the fuck he is? You're not supposed to be worried about him. And she was like, oh yeah. Wong flies back to Earth on some Omni-Man type shit. And then this butterfly lady showed up like, no sir, we can't let you in the show just yet. We got one more episode to do. She brings him to the Demon Emperor in hopes of freeing her sister. But they demons, so of course, they get disrespectful. So Demon Mysterio is like,
On your knees, knave. A weakling like you don't deserve to stand in front of the Demon Emperor.
And he looks over at Wong and he's like,
oh, you must not have heard me. I said, sit your ass down. Sit the down. Hey, why ain't this shit working? Hey.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
Then the Demon Emperor was like,
oh man, I ain't leave this seat in thousands of years. Yeah, my ass itched like crazy, and I wouldn't wish smelling this chair on my worst enemy. But now I got something interesting in front of me. I don't fight nameless nobodies.
What is your name? It doesn't matter what your name is!
Oh, I made a mistake.
Bro, he really tried to snuff the strongest man in the universe. And this is what I came for. What hooked me to this show, seeing this man Wong Ling just let loose and do some broken shit. This man starts putting the beats on the Demon Emperor in front of his own minions on his own planet. The demon was like,
how come I never heard about a human like you before?
This man Wong said, if I ever had a serious fight on Earth, I'd destroy it. But this is not my planet.
Pineapples. I don't want to do it. Pineapples! I want to go home. I want to go home!
And they started going at it on some Dragon Ball Z type shit. I'm talking fighting all around the planet, breaking it, This demon throwing everything at Wong, and Wong is just tossing this man around disrespectfully. And I gotta say, they really know how to handle battle animations. The scenes were so well done. Wong put his hand up like he was about to spank a dog, and the demon lord is like,
Wait, okay. All right, lift.
I've conquered so many races stronger than you humans. Thousands of planets have fallen to my feet. Why am I losing so badly right now?
Cause you ain't never met a top-flight security nigga like me.
And then, in the funniest scene in the season, the demon Mysterio shows up behind Wong and says,
From years of observation.
he said,
From years of observation, I've seen what your weakness is. You have been getting this seal in the back of your neck changed so often. So obviously, this seal is your weakness.
You don't even know. You don't even know.
Somebody done told him wrong.
And it's gone.
complete erasure. This man's power completely erased the entirety of the demon planet and the army that came with it. The earth is repaired and Wong returns with his back hurting from carrying the entire world on his back again. Everything starts to go back to normal, and now that the war is over, Frog is like, hey, you think I would be able to go visit my home world?
抱歉，邀请没了。
What did you say?
I'm a sucker for OP, broken characters in anime. The last 4 episodes of this season were crazy. The disrespect was freshly baked to perfection. You have to understand that this man went to their planet, slapped around their rulers, their strongest demons, and then nonchalantly just destroyed their entire planet with a sigh. The animation for the fight between Wong and the Demon Emperor, top tier. Seeing Wong display his powers continue to be the highlights of the show. His parents are still the funniest side characters to me. Wong's desire to hide who he really is and attempt to live a normal life ironically creates the scenario for him to be one of the most disrespectful characters in anime. His suppressed emotions only leave him with the ability to not give a f***. And what's crazy is that in season 3, Wong is arguably at his most disrespectful. But that's a video for another time.
You want it, I got it. If I ain't got them to get it, so get it while the getting's good.
I appreciate you all for coming in. I think he is indeed one of the strongest characters in anime. But what do you all think? Let me know down in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. Join the lounge and grab yourself a seat. Share with your friends or anyone who loves anime like us.
Tell your friends about me.
I appreciate you all for watching. Thanks for coming in. And as we always do when we close out, let's all raise a glass in the air. Here's to anime.
The gloves are off, pal! Come on, let me see a little rat. Smite me, oh mighty smiter!
That's all, folks.